allows me to feel. I can't see a thing, but it's around somewhere. I gotta hold my head, I have no fear. It probably seems crazy, a graveyard theory. A ghost try to approach me, he got leery. Spooky up in here. It's crazy in here. We still gonna keep it going, I'm Knuckles. Nobody scares me. Whoever wanted, bring it. I don't care. We can do this. Then come step up to the plate and meet your match. It ain't no thing.
Live CBS.
Yeah, I'm not playing your ad CVS, I think that's what I was saying. But hello everyone, welcome back to more Great Ace Attorney. How's everyone? I hope you are doing well today. The starring soon screen is done by Breedy. Check them out, link in description below. Last time I'm gonna plug this, but I'm gotta plug it. For Pain Review, check out if you so desire. Very much appreciate it if you do. If it pops up, oh, error, try again. What? There we go. I don't know why it errored for first time, but okay, sure, whatever. But there's the link. There's the link. And then, yeah, let's just kind of get started. I've started editing my review of Shuji Family Children. I have 10 minutes of edited footage. I think technically more than that, but I'm past the 10-minute mark of edited footage, which is very good. Looking good for the week. My sister is getting married this week, so it's gonna be a busy week. Well, towards the end of the week. But I still hope to try like pump it out the best I can. And hopefully that will be out sometime soonish. And then, yeah, I mean, it's like I did come up with a funny joke for it, and I'm not sure how. I'm not sure. It is something, but I like after GX again. These like short fucking reviews is a breath of fresh air. It's like I feel young, I feel hip with it. Not really, but like it's like it feels good. It feels good. And then also too, both of Beastborn, many others like Kevin 11 and Alien Force and Beyond. Actually, besides the reboot, but Alien Force, Ultimate Alien, and Omniverse. Is choose Greg something, but apparently he did say that he got fired from being Beast Mode due to Parkinson's disease. He was recently got diagnosed with that, and if that's true, that's disgusting. But again, reportedly and apparently, that's what Warner Bros. Did to him. Which again, if that's true, that's disgusting. It was 6 days ago, about 5 p.m. I was walking along the snow when I was suddenly stabbed in the back. Coincidentally, it just happened to be outside the house where this man, in this case, had the lodgings. I was at a tavern on the eve of which thou speaks of, for I had been bespoke my supper. It was the first time I'd been in the area. I had a little matter to attend to, that's all. Anyways, I was admitted straight to the hospital, so I knew nothing about all of this business. Yes, a second incident inside a week at, I believe, be aptly described as the haunted lodgings. One can presume this is the most unfortunate coincidence. Meanwhile, you say you're not in your room, Mr. Shakespeare. Bess was falling a moan when I awake, and learned of the dire events. Mary, what communicative officers of law make on the floor above mine? Winsowski's son was arrested on suspicion of attempted murder. As suspect, there's nothing connecting these two witnesses by happenstance. That's true. It does seem though unrelated at first glance, but I'm not such a... There's something lurking in the shadows here. I feel certain of it. And this is my one and only chance to expose it. Counsel, you may cross-examine and have these two witnesses if you wish. Yes, my lord. I mean, you gotta act satisfied wide. Well, Crane with the case. I'm sorry you had to go through that. It was awful. I still can't believe I was unconscious for so long. When I woke up to that case being solved and the culprit arrested. Yes, the incident has been resolved away. Perhaps it will help you to consider a bad dream that ended with your awakening and should be forgotten. Yes, I suppose so. Thank you. But before you put it completely behind you, Miss Green, you need to remember the details one last time. You must tell the court exactly what happened that day for us to arrive at the truth about this new case. The trouble is, there's nothing more to tell, really. I was just walking along the pavement and then knifing back.
Hold it!
What were you doing there that day, though? What do you mean? For art school you attend, what is it called? Ah, yes, the Key Academy of Fine Arts. According to Mr. Chums, it's just in the vicinity of Buxton Road, which is 10 stops away from the scene on the Underground. I believe you mentioned before that you also live on Buxton Road, is that right? So why then would you have been walking along Bar Road in the middle of the East End? Well, it's because, oh yes, of course. Thought I would make a next picture. I mean, art is beautiful. Well, it can't be beautiful, but like, of like different city landscapes can be really creative and fun. The Awareness is a student of art. City drawing arts can't paint art grand over visas. But that's why I happen to like the crumbling look of that part of town, like a cookie. Perhaps Crane would have been a less grating tone. The point is, she's definitely hiding something. Yes, it seems she's not going to be forthcoming with the truth. I mean, if she was, this would be easy now. It would. If she's trying to hide something, why she's there that evening. It must mean there's a reason for her not wanting us to know. That's the key to this. And you, Mr. Shakespeare, meeting of the incident 6 days ago. Will you tell the court what exactly were you doing? Trust be my pleasure, sire.
Hold it!
A tavern, you say? Which one? Tis the second side where I did trade. Tis a Jew in the West End. And a little unexpected, I feel. Huh? What do you mean, Lord Veziks? The second side offers unusual fine dining, for the locality at least. An establishment expect to be patronized by a man with even a crumb of bread in his womb. It's true, the menu lists premium crusts of bread and glasses of water on different levels of cloudiness. Ew. I mean, I guess we won't have necessarily clean water for everyone back then, but still. I would have expected grubbery in the local vicinity mode, appropriate for your means. While a soup and mushy peas, or rather soup, soapy water and pea like a much, are equally appetizing. I just wanted to try some water in a different pub for once. What's wrong with that? How different can water really? Okay, water tastes differently, like depending on what it is, and you know, trying tap water in a different area tastes so different. Or perhaps there's a more plausible explanation. A specific reason why he had to go to that particular establishment. Agreed. The fact of a day of all the days he dined at a place that he wouldn't normally, it does stand out. So Mr. Shakespeare's own actions of the incident 6 days ago were slightly suspicious. I wonder if we have some evidence that can explain those actions. Do we? For salad? I don't think so. Not at the moment. I wish we did, but salad can't think of anything at the moment. Okay.
Hold it!
Percent. What little man, Miss Green? Please elaborate. It was nothing really. It's nothing worth mentioning. You remember, you mentioned to us yesterday at the hospital. It was related to the card you were holding. Miss Green. What was that? She clearly just hit something behind her back. From memory, I believe the card contained a note that would have information regarding the death of Duncan Walls. Well, what does that mean? This has nothing to do with Duncan.
Excuse me.
Okay, well, yeah, let's get Shakespeare. Mr. Shakespeare, do you have anything to share with the code? To be or not to be? That is the question. Ah, pray forgive me, but Grandbard's words sprung up from within me with near thought. Don't tell me. It's because you're possessed by Shakespeare's spirit, right? I mean, hey. You know, maybe Shakespeare's gonna rub off his magic onto him. Hearing Miss Green's words a moment ago seemed to make you think of something. Something of relevance, perhaps? Well, nay, sir, trust nothing at all. Presumably you know the name of him, Mr. Duncan Wallace, I mean. After all, you were both lodgers in the same house. I would it so, but sadly nay. Lodgings be a lonely occupation, sir. My lodging fellows be rarely known to me. So you haven't heard of him, even though he passed away in the room just one floor above yours? Miss Green, me, my lord? Have I done something wrong? The carver is mentioned before, containing the note. Do you have it upon your person? Yeah, I do, yes, but I don't need any more. In fact, I should throw it away, really. Before you dispose of it, the code take it as evidence, please. Okay, what's the note say? Can we not see what the note says? Or can we just... Well, envelope has been whipped open rather carelessly, hasn't it? Like how I open my, car packages. Miss Green strikes me as the type of person to open corresponding more neatly than that. Ah, well, listen, the way the envelope is torn, I'm almost sure I've seen the exact same shape somewhere. Oh, you don't mean... Were you thinking of this piece of edges, Mr. Notterhood? Yes, exactly, that's it. Try and match them up. Together, they fit perfectly. The torn off end of the envelope clearly belongs with this card. Okay, definitely need that. But can I, like... Oh, I can't even look at the note itself. Interesting. It's Duncan Wasp. Now, continue with your testimony, please, Miss Queen.
Hold it!
Yes, he didn't regain consciousness until the day after the trial, in the early hours. Yes, exactly. So how could I have known, had anything to do with it? And yeah, you still harm me to call like this, honestly. So at the time of posting, if a witness is unconscious in her hospital bed, could there be a more airtight alibi at Axiom? I mean, there was an episode of Monk when a guy got into tried to get arrested, so his mail bombs would, like, he would have an alibi for that, but he got a bail alibi getting into a coma. And yeah, in spite of that, you claim I was the culprit? Well, but you certainly haven't produced any evidence to support your claim, have you? Not at all. There you have it, the good lady has yet to see evidence by lone Napoleon's friend. I'm working on it. Counsel, I will point out here the jury's next decision will be final. Okay. I wish we could see the note. Well, I try to do the envelope here. Because I'm curious what the note says. It bugs me that we can't read below. Yes, sire? On the damn question, it's not the case that is it not the case that you visit the Slug and Slab, a place that you don't normally patronize, for a very particular reason? I don't know what you're talking about. Pray, if I have some purpose, speaks it. Very well, I'll present the code of evidence. I don't think I have it. Oh? Yeah, I don't think I have it. Yeah, no, this can hit me. Oh no, I got it right. I believe this torn off piece of envelope reveals the ransom. Because it fits together perfectly with the envelope from the card that was submitted to evidence earlier. Good lord, Mrs. Green's card, you mean? Okay. I don't see the logic into it yet, but I'm sure it will explain it. That's why, my lord, it reads, I have information regarding the death of Duncan Walls. Come to the Second Silent Boulevard at 5 p.m. on the 17th. But you couldn't examine. Okay, whatever. I'm not gonna get mad about it. Don't tell anyone about this letter over me. It's a matter of utmost importance. Mr. Shakespeare, your actions on the afternoon of Mrs. Green's stabbing are exactly described in this note. Ah! Personally, I find it hard to believe that that's a coincidence. Don't you, Mr. Shakespeare? Well... Excuse me. Can I say something? Yes, Mrs. Green. The card. It was delivered to me. It doesn't have anything to do with this all man, does it? Well, you think so, yes, but it's hard to believe it's me. My lord, may I? May you what, Miss Queen? I'd like to make something very clear about that card. Very well, then. You may amend your testimony to include details about a particular note. This note was delivered to me on my address. There's something to do with the old man next to me. And again, why was this found at Mr. Shakespeare's room? Do I have to present it again?
Objection.
Yeah, that's... I feel like stupid, but whatever. The day before the incident, exactly 1 week ago, this note was delivered to your address. Upon carrying out the instructions on the note, you said you found yourself in the hospital. Yes, I did. It's terrible, everything that's happened to me. Yes, it's terrible. If it's all true, that is. What do you mean? Miss Green, have a look at this, please. Return off of an envelope. Oh, is it? It so happens it fits together perfectly with the envelope of the note you received. Where did you find that? In Mr. Shakespeare's room. Huh? In my room? Mr. Shakespeare. Do you perhaps remember this note from somewhere? Well... You actions this afternoon follows the instructions of the note 2 below. Come to the Slug and Slime Borough at 5 p.m. on the 17th. That's exactly where you went. Let me ask you again, Mr. Shakespeare. But you already knew about this note, didn't you? And you, Mrs. Green. Oh, what did I do? As the tell-off end of his envelope proves, Beno is originally in Mr. Shakespeare's room. So how does it come to be in your possession? I don't have a first idea. I'm just a fledgling artist after all. There's only one explanation. You broke into Mr. Shakespeare's room and stole it. You did what? Sorry, that's what? You were in that were in my room? What on earth do you want with me? It would seem that both witnesses need to testify again. We got some, we need some information. Oh yeah, don't kind of announce for next LR. It's gonna be Broly from Dragon Ball Super, but his Wrathful form, aka like him going gray ape without actually turning into an ape. They did every single Broly they could possibly do in like 1.5 years. But like I really like the unit. The only complaint I have is a tech unit. We like Frieza was tech, and back-to-back tech units is kind of eh. But also too like Lemon and Sheila are heavily involved in the call, but we don't have Broly and Bond of Friendship. I think that's also kind of lame. Ugh. Mrs. Green. Yes? Well, you have a code sympathy, I'm sure, for suffering you haven't done in recent events. Anyone found to be giving fast testimony in a court of law will be duly punished. Please bear that in mind. Yes, I know. Very well then, witnesses. You will give formal testimony again now. On the subject of a curious anomaly regarding the note Mrs. Green claims to have received. I do remember now. Twice was a week ago. Pre-adventure that note was delivered onto me. The day before I did tarry along out of a slug inside, yet no one come. Therefore, on the evening I chose the company of a Japanese firm. I did see the note had vanished. I don't know what you mean. I think I snuck into this man's room. Do you? Why would I do? What would I? I point out the villain here. As for that torn off piece of envelope, I don't know anything about it. You claim to have received this letter, do you, Mr. Shakespeare? Fate! It was so, my lord. I would swear to set upon the table in my humble lodgings. It is clear to me now, since I returned from tavern that night, I have not laid my eyes upon it. Well, that's being the case. Young lady, it would appear that your testimony was a lie? Is that what you think? How unfair of you to think I'm the one lying. I mean, technically it could be him, yeah. I beg your pardon? I just am flashing eyes, as I said. Flashing eyes don't lie. Or is that a scientific fact? The note was delivered to me at my address. Besides, we all know who the liar around here is. If that's true, Miss Green, how do you explain the facts? The part of the envelope was, without question, found Mr. Shakespeare's room. I didn't see why I had to explain. Sorry? I'm preaching all this. My job here is just to say what happened. That's all. It's your job to give explanations and proof. You fledgling lobe. Everyone's fledgling. But fledgling would do his best. Evidently, Malone's friend's cross-examination is the only hope of learning the truth. Well, counsel, I'm wearing my load. Very well, then the defense will now proceed with cross-examination of the witness. Mrs. Green clearly did bring it to Mr. Shakespeare's room. There can be no question of that. That's how she acquired the note. Yes, the two facts are starting to lead me to a possible explanation for all of us. And it's not a pretty one. It's never pretty.
Hold it!
And can you share any lie on the contents of the note at all? Nay, so strange to me as a foreign tongue. Even with knowledge of literature's greatest mind, verity is impenetrable. When Mr. Duncan Watts had logic of the same hassle as yours. In fact, he was your neighbor, so surely you know him, didn't you? Ach, if the chose would twinks, I knew him and I knew him not. Then trust for blowing up be first declared will by some measures acquainted. Despite your claims for your father notes instructions went to the slug and salad. Presumably that has something to do with your knowledge of literature. Mary, if I not bad with me, Sarah, save for the lure of curiosity. Tis true, I was compelled by my own eager heart to betake myself to the tavern. In the end, my curiosity was not satisfied.
Hold it!
So even after weighing an hour, no one appealed? Well, yes, sire. 'Twas as thou said. Really? You paused for a moment there before you answered. In truth, without asking why no one appeared, I suddenly did recall. Really? You mean to typical that someone did appear after all? It was alone that night was like a sound of my load. This vows returned to me now. I did treat my lips to almost clear wall, and my inwards to a premium crust of bread. And all around me, dense and many great companions. What do you mean? Flies, sire, flies. Good load. If the name of Beelzebub, what are they? Fairies, perhaps, from a midsummer night's dance, come to taunt me? I think they were just flies. Evil flies? I can't but think if the flies ought to choose something more wholesome to buzz around. Is that wrong of me? And plus he just said that something else passed his lips, so...
Hold it!
When exactly did he notice it had gone? Such idle thoughts never occupy my mind. I'm busied with great ideas. In other words, you didn't notice. Several days passed between your eyes at the tavern and Mr. Nasume's visit to your room. Yes, it would appear that Bernard disappeared sometime eventful. Such idle thoughts never occupy my mind. I'm busied with great ideas. And yet, during that time, Miss Green was comatose in the hospital, was she not? Clearly, then, she could have not have been stealing things from Mr. Shakespeare's room. Yes. Yes, of course. It's all some sort of misunderstanding, isn't it, Mr. Prosecutor, sir? You have so far failed to give a satisfying explanation as to how you come by the note. Oh. I'm not here to advocate for your defense, ma'am. I will not tolerate inconsistencies in your story. You do well to remember that. Oh, dearie me. What's Lord Van Zeke's getting at? Okay. It seems that the snow was actually delivered to Mr. Shakespeare about 1 week ago. Oh, does it? But for some reason, it ended up in your possession. I can't think of any way that could have happened except for you bringing it to Mr. Shakespeare's lodgings.
Objection!
But for what reason would the witness have done that? I wonder if Miss Green's possession of a note will appear to defy logic. However, unless her involvement in this case could be proven some other way, any further pursuit of this note is meaningless. Miss Green can only come in possession of a note by stealing it from Mr. Shakespeare's room. And yeah, there's no obvious reason why she would have done such a thing. What if it was some other reason she broke into his lodgings then? Yes, we should pursue that idea, Mr. Nataho. Okay.
Objection!
Supposedly, man. Yesterday at the hospital, we saw you with this bottle. A verbal content spilled down for cause of our meeting. A small quantity remained. No! According to the defense independent analysis, Mr. Jones chemistry said really bad part out. The liquid that was still in the bottle was identified as stachysine. What? English is difficult. Stachysine? Very same person that afflicted Mr. Shakespeare. Ah! Mrs. Green, you broke into this man's lodging for one reason and one reason alone. To end the pipe, to cover the end of a pipe that feeds the gas lamps in Mr. Shakespeare's room with poison. Oh, I love that reaction from Shakespeare. Dying co. I love that. Can this be? You broke into my room to... It may even seem incredible to the code. But from the remaining clues, there's only one logical conclusion that we can reach. The person who attempted to take Mr. Shakespeare's life with poison was you, Mrs. Olive Green. Oh dear, oh dearie. Me! Oh no! Counsel, are you seriously suggesting this woman put poison at the end of a gas pipe with intent to kill? Yes, my lord. There's no explanation to explain the facts. But if Miss Green did indeed set this arduous trap 6 days ago, if the victim put his mouth to the pipe the very evening as expected, the attempted murder would have happened 6 days ago, surely. Well, that's a very good point. Perhaps not, my lord. I beg your pardon? There's a significant police presence in the area that evening on account of the incident on Bottle Road. Local residents were being interviewed throughout the night as part of an ongoing inquiry. A most suspect criminal will likely have chosen not to carry out any wrongdoing at the time. Makes sense, you know. Don't want the probably nipping on your heels. Might as well try to avoid them if you can. Love and Zeeks. Of course, the following morning there was more activity at Shamesfield's address. More activity. Oh, yes. You mean his father lodging Mr. Natsume being arrested on suspicion of murder. That's right, and as for defense I would propose, Mr. Shamesfield was married with a gas pipe for a very sinister reason himself, to cause the gas stove in Mr. Natsume's room to go out, thereby asphyxiating the occupant. But once Mr. Natsume had been arrested, his room was under constant surveillance by the police. In circumstances, Mr. Shamesfield had no reason to blow air into the gas pipe. His intended victim being in a prison cell. We would need to tamper with the gas removed a portion of the pipe or a dormant. And then, 3 days ago now, the situation changed again. Right, Mr. Natsume's trial, which took place here at Old Bailey, came to an end. The trial in which the man still accused of stabbing and screaming in the back, but was duly acquitted. I mean, honestly, I kind of wish these two cases were back to back. I think that would have maybe worked a bit better, but what do I know? That result, Mr. Natsume returned to his lodging for the first time in 2 days. And that very night, his gas stove mysteriously went out, and Mr. Shamesfield was mysteriously poisoned. In conclusion, the person was present in the mouth of a gas pipe had been put there in the victim's room for some 4 days earlier. Ah, Mary! With that new understanding, it becomes clear that this letter is all part of a plan. What plan? The code recalled the note giving instructions to visit the slug inside at 5 o'clock. And the recipient should tell no one else. The reason for those instructions are not clear. To ensure that the lodger would not be at home at a stated time. To make sure I wasn't home? Exactly. While you were out, Miss Green could safely slip into your room, knowing that you won't be disturbed. You mean to say that low was to get you out, so you can get the 1-2 posing? It was worn by Miss Green, yes. In order to cover her tracks, she took her away with her when she left. Just after she smeared poison all over the mouth of the gas pipe in your room. Again, I like the reaction he's giving to Miss Green. Odom! What do you have to say for yourself, witness? Just who are you? Why did you try to kill me? Miss Green's move should be obvious. Is all tied up with someone whose name we've heard sometimes away during the course of this trial. So that's what's behind all this. You would show your apparent understanding with the code, please, counsel. When Duncan was... Oh, I think... Well, I guess... No, that's not the first time Joe's been in... For, character profile because of, the fourth case last game. Duncan was. That's right, before the defendant, Mr. Natsume, took up residence in the lodging of Mr. Gobbs, someone else was renting the room. Mr. Duncan was. I knew I heard the name somewhere else. It was all over the papers a month ago, when the man died in strange circumstances at a haunted lodging. But doesn't mean vague. Ah! Of course, yes, I remember now. The young man claimed was strangled by the convict's curse, or some such. Sorry, my lord, it wasn't a curse of any kind. No, it was an accident. The man died as a result of Mr. Shamesfield blowing into the gas pipe, causing gas to leak into the room. It was more plain and simple. Ah! Well, what do you know? The world is so unfair. Coasters, curious steps. That's all people care about. If it's an interesting story, if you want to know, it doesn't cross their minds, but real people are involved. That's very fucking true, sadly. Once the boat, just 1 month later, once the story lost its appeal, everyone forgot him. You mean you... Duncan was... Mr. Ross was Mrs. Green's fiancé. Fiancé? You may have not known until now who Miss Green really was, Mr. Shakespeare. But she knew exactly who you are, all along. Because you're her sworn enemy. The mortal who took the wife of her husband she was to married. Marry? Mrs. Green, is it not the case that in order to extract revenge on Mr. Shakespeare, you smear poison all over the end of the gas pipe? This is all quite extraordinary. Am I correct in my understanding that you now accuse both parties counsel? On different counts of murder? Well, Miss Green, well, I guess it would be a different count, it'd be attempted murder, but still. Yes, my lord, that's correct.
Objection.
Inhering so deeply appears that my fleeing lone friend has taken a long flow of dubious gases, causing his judgment to be clouded. What? Why would Mr. Shakespeare have wanted to kill these lodgers, as you said? You have completely failed to provide a moment to substantiate your accusation against the man. He wanted money. Yes, that's right, Mr. Weeper, my liege. I've been slighted. 'Tis lies on lies I did not ever own. And you have to forgive me, Mr. Nadahoso. But I don't intend to admit to anything evil. Miss Green, I'm sure you think I'm being very rude, but I'm not gonna be sent to the gallows for the likes of this scoundrel. But you broke into the man's room. Didn't do that to smear poison on the pipe. What was your reason? I thought I'd have a look around. That's all. Sorry, that's the lamest excuse in the book. That's right. I suspected him. Perhaps I thought I might find some evidence of something in his room. Evidence that it was him who took Duncan's life. Oh, violence! Oh, villainy! Oh, tiny! Oh, one ton of a woman! But in any case, when thou leave my room, I do turn the key in the lock. The whole place is falling apart. The locks and doors are no different. Duncan showed me once I unlocked the door with some turnips and a piece of wire. Oh, awful, awfulness! Oh, tiny! Oh, profanity of woman! We will consider you trespassing on some future occurrence. But for now, typical what you found, whatever evidence your search revealed. Well, as far as the notes that I sent him lying on the floor, when I went to pick it up, I noticed something. One of the floorboards was loose, and under it I discovered a secret hiding spot. Eh? Yes, we also discovered a hiding spot. Inside we found newspaper cutting, a photograph, and an empty tin box. Yes, well, the thing is, when I found it, the box wasn't empty. Or what's in the box? What? There's something in it. Yes. This was a nice key. Ah! What are you doing with that? What the? That is a strong ass reaction. Every ounce of color is drained from his face. Give it here. Give it to me now. It's mine. I inherited. What is that, witness? What did you say? You inherited? No, what's all this about? He inherited that key. It's obviously important to you since you've gone to such lengths to hide it, so I took it. I didn't know what it's for, but you took something precious from me, so I took something precious from you. So, what if it means you can't open something now? I don't care. Give it back to me this minute. Give it back to me! Calm yourself, witness. So Mr. Shakespeare has tried, in one case succeed, to take the life of 2 lodgers now. Yes, the motive for doing so is the key to everything that's happened. It's true that it appears to be no motive to support the accusation against Mr. Shakespeare's foes. But considering everything we know now, I think there's actually something that could explain it. What? I need to recall every piece of evidence at our disposal, everything we've seen and heard. Because I'm sure I just caught a glimpse of a link by once for all these events. My phone! In that case, counsel, demand that you present evidence to support your, in support of your claim.
Take that!
That's an official police report, is it not? The Sheldon phone? How you get a hold of that? Sheldon? Now, the Sally deceived Mr. Watson and the defendant Mr. Nosman have only one thing linking them. The fact they're lodging in the same room. Well, yes, we know this, but certainly. A room that was formerly occupied by Sheldon. Until, that is, he was arrested by Scotland Yard for his involvement in multiple burglaries. I see. And so happens the convict Sheldon left behind one substantial mystery when he died. But some £1,000 worth of loot that he stole, which has yet remained to be found. Yes, of course, it's coming back to me now. It's when his fire here. £1,000 lost via and loot to him. Let's have the papers summed up. I mean, good headline. And it seems one particular fellow inmate was with the convent in his final moments. It's not hard to imagine Sheldon trusting that inmate with his most closely guarded secret, the location of the stolen loot, and perhaps the key to unlock whatever container the vibe was wearing. You mean this key is... Mr. Shakespeare was you, wasn't it? You were at the capital of Fando's side when he died, were you not? What are you talking about? This is a false charge, I tell you, a false charge! The name of the inmate who was with Sheldon at his death isn't known of his file, but a simple telegram to the prison where he died will quickly tell us how false the charge really is. But even if that's true, why would the man be so intent on killing every subsequent occupant of the convict's lodging? I want to clear out. There's all an explanation for that, my lord. It was the very room that Sheldon hid his loot. So it all comes out. Yes, and having established that, all of Mr. Shakespeare's subsequent actions start to make perfect sense. When he was let out of prison following Sheldon's death, he made immediately for Mr. Gobb's lodgings in the hope of renting Sheldon's own room. However, the retired armor is unable to offer him the accommodation of his choice. Because Sheldon's own room had already been lent to someone else, Mr. Duncan Ross. Which is why Mr. Shakespeare subsequently devised his gas-based plot to kill the occupant of the room. And when he was successful, he presumably intended to inquire about switching into the newly vacant room. However, a certain jury someone had beat him to it. Mr. Sorsky Nasime, the defendant of this case, no less. So he decided to plow with the gas again. Didn't you, Mr. Shakespeare? This time to oust Mr. Nasime. All for one simple and advocate's reason. To get your hands on £1,000 of loot left behind by the dead convict. Looks like I'm gonna snuff out before we get the stretcher to me. My neck. Listen, I want to have me loot, if anything, to stop a couple from getting the mitts on it. I'll go try and... It's him the room I was lodging at when they got me. Here, this is the key to it. Take it. Always stay one step ahead, mate. See you in hell, I guess. Shakespeare. This is mine. What did he just say? It's mine. That loot is mine. God, that's such a great facial expression. Mr. Shakespeare? It's all lies. I don't accept any of it. What should I? After all, there was a stretch of evidence. A trail of evidence. You can't prove I killed that fellow. Proof. I'm the victim here, remember? Is that right, ladies and gentlemen? If I didn't admit to it, there's nothing you can do. You can't arrest me for the time being anyway. But you can't arrest the victim, can you? Is that right, ladies and gentlemen? I'm so close, I just need a few more hours. I swore to myself, but I get my hands on it. I can almost taste it now. Do you think I'm really just gonna give it up? There's no question. In my mind, this man's guilty through and through. He seems so utterly intoxicated by the idea of a loot. I mean, it's a shit ton of money. I'm afraid that however hard you press him, he'll never admit to where he's down, Mr. Navajo. There's a way. Pardon? There's one way I can finish him. No. He's always committed the most heinous crimes to get his hand on that loot. Which means all we need to do is find a foes. A fine plan. Will enough in fact for police fully search for and find the death of Mr. Ross. If it's there, it must be very well hidden. Without conclusive evidence, I certainly cannot room. If only there's some way we could find the confidence route quickly. This is the final piece of this complex puzzle, but I think we might have it in our possession away. Oh well, I think we may very well have something that can help us find the loot. Indeed. My load! Yes, Counsel. The defense would like to make a proposal about how to find the late convicts and loot. I believe we are in possession of something that can give us a clue to his whereabouts. He's doing the Rome. This is our last chance. It has to be worth a gamble. Besides. Okay. Photograph. Oh, be the prince.
Take that!
If I'm not mistaken, blows up Mr. Shakespeare's handprint on the wall of his lodgings. But fine, my lord. Exposes the result of the defense's independent investigation of the scene. Based on a wonderful discovery in the field of forensic science by the great detective, Mr. Jones. Great detective? Is that some sort of joke? Do you think I'm gonna be daunted by a man with such ridiculous tile? I think the great bar ought to recognize such a tile when he heals one, Mr. Shakespeare. He emphasized the shame. Perhaps we should complete the honor of most ridiculous tile. Ah! This is Hollock Jones himself! What are you doing here, great detective? You truly haunt all the filthy back streets of Capra, are not? Ah, Mr. Weepo, it's been too long. And I see complexion has worsened since the last time we met. Mr. Jones! There's no love and seeks them. Well, enough to say something like that in any case. Mr. Jones, although you may be held as a great detective of population at large, but doesn't give you a right to come and go in my courtroom as you see fit. If I may, my lord, Mr. Trump's newly developed scientific method has helped us uncover viral cases, clues in this case away. Clues, you say? I call them skin imprints, my lord. My method identifies every location touched by an individual under scrutiny. It's the method by which we were able to observe this gentleman's gas pipe activities. You only need small samples an individual has previously touched to make an indicator solution. In your case, sir, I used the teacup you've been holding. Elementary. So now, Mr. Nadelholm. Yes. What am I to use to sample to make the indicator solution this time? Thank you for offering to help, Mr. Chomes. Okay, when the convict was arrested, he was lying in what is now Mr. Solsky's son's room. Man, I don't have anything he would touch, would he? Yeah, I definitely don't have anything he would touch. Well, I guess it would be the key around Mrs. Green's neck. Well, we need something of Shonda's in order to create indicate a solution to Pine's loop. Something that the convent owned perhaps to be in possession of someone listed in the court record. Upon my word, Mr. Naho, your powers of reasoning appear to be on the up. So, which particular person do you have in mind? Mrs. Green. Mrs. Green. Me? What do you want with me? The key around your neck, if you please. Sorry? The key belonged to Sheldon. There would be remnants of secretins from the man's skin on the surface that we can use. Very true. And that is the sample we need. Using it, we can create the indicator solution required for Mr. Chom's skin print seeker. And find exactly what Sheldon touched in the room that he used to wear. Mr. Shakespeare, one great to another, I assure you. If the late convict's heart sends someone his former lodgings, I shall uncover him no more than 30 minutes. And so, Mr. Shakespeare, the truth is out within our grasp now, and as such, you will never get your hands on Sheldon's stolen wealth. Let me see if we can finish this up next time. But we gotta move on to Master Duel. I mean, I guess technically we don't have to move on to Master Duel. I want to move on to Master Duel. I want to get in. I keep hitting X apparently. Because I guess X is gonna give it to me. Okay. Let's try one, baby. Okay, if I want to give a rank up, so Scholar Servants, you need to do your thing. Okay. So what's a low? Actually, I am gonna banish king. Unit zombie. Then bacon. Bacon. Add points. Add load. Discard points. Activate points. Send. Send. Effective unit zombie again. Activate points. The loads effect now. From Mizuki. Banish load. Give the king back. Draw. Okay. Might not be the greatest opening, but it's an opening. Oh, the heck is this? Oh my god, it's been forever since I've seen these cards. It's been a while. I mean, I guess if you couldn't tell, by my reaction. Well, they're also playing a zombie deck. So, you know, that's cool. Okay. I mean, let me do Ween. I like using Ween. Are you gonna take for effect damage, or are you gonna just... That's fine. I mean, I'm surprised you didn't just get rid of Ween. You just send two more zombies to the grave for Ween's effect. Activate Lord's effect. Banish him. King comes back. And then that's game. See, the king can walk out. Oh, it's crazy to me though. They only had the special Nike Where Eyes Black Dragon at the World Championship in Japan. It's not getting a wide release, which is kind of silly. Hold on, let me grab my pricing. And then, but it should be enough for Moti. Okay, technically not, no guarantee ultra. Oh, there was an ultra. Terror top. I don't think I need Sword Wise, yo. Okay, was not expecting two like that. Definitely don't need any super rails. Shoot, keep the shakes going. I ain't complaining. That's fine. Since it's that way, I cannot complain too much. I mean, I could always complain. You can always complain, but... Oh, true, no Ultra. Yeah, keep the Ultras coming. Gateway to the 6. An annoying card, but just lets 6 hacks just keep going and going and going. Single. Oh, am I getting? Yeah, baby. Oh, that okay. Is that what you're missing? Sure, I got 2 ultras out of that. Okay, I was about to say, if I was in our ultra, that was crazy luck. Okay, so let me... look at this. Oh, so Wazio was one of the ones I need. So that really helps out. Okay, so I don't need one of you. I guess Okay. Let's do you. Okay, that's just shiny. Then, okay, 3 more cards. So, do I know how I'm gonna... Not out of a deck. Am I gonna accessorize real quick? Might as well, I guess. I mean, since it is an Xyz deck. Is there like any Rizio sleeves? Never have the money for it. There's 2 days left. So let's try and get that real quick. I mean, I guess I would get it naturally over the coast. But I'm gonna do one more duel. I do have to go to bed for, you know, waking up in the morning for work tomorrow. You know, I do wish I can play Master Doom Bone, but life, responsibilities. That's fun. Well, having 2 hand distractions isn't necessarily bad. It just depends on what my opponent ends on. Because if he doesn't have, like, 2 cards in hand when he passes his turn, I'd be in trouble. Oh, Unizombie, are we playing? Are we all playing Scar Servants? But it'd be funny. Okay. What did it just send? Oh, Bloom. Okay. I was expecting a little mo. Okay. Unfortunately, Prince is not gonna be too strong this go around because I can only do it once now. He is playing Scar Servants, baby. Oh, me and you will get along. Activate. Get call points. Activate. Oh, okay. I wish I had like a better hand to like card discard. Or card destruction, I should say. Honestly, just to have one in there. Just in case if I do not hit one on my misadventure. That should be it. I mean, you still lose. They tried. They did try. But no one is a match for the king. Alright, guys. Let me do one more for the complete, so I don't lose a free pack. Guess I'd be silly to lose a free pack. Cool. This is going surprisingly. They knew what was coming. They feared the king. That's for Gen Knight. Okay, let's see what we can get. A tuna, not tuna. Okay. It's just, I mean, that is an Oathbound card, yeah. So I'm pretty sure, what was his name? Soge used it. So yeah. Okay, but I'd like to thank everyone for coming out. It's been fun. It's been a blast. It's been a fun blast. Tomorrow will be more Boruto, and then more Great Ace Attorney Tuesday. I'll probably won't stream first and Thursday, Friday, and Saturday due to rank going on. But if I do, I do. If I don't, I don't. Or it'd be weird hours for was. But again, thank y'all for coming out. Hope you guys have a good rest of your day, and I will catch y'all next time.